Welcome to a new session of Ofmos. Today we're going to be playing the normal mode, in which the Ofmos, or the products that each CEO or player receives, are categorized as bikes, there are 9 of them, cars, there are 6 of them, and planes, there are 3 of them. And each player has them as inactive businesses that have to be launched, as well as an initial fund of $165. So we're going to start by rolling the dice to determine who goes first with introducing the business. So my opponent rolled 2 notches car. I'm going to roll 1 notch plane. So 1 notch plane has the number associated 7. 2 notches cars has the number 5. So I will move first. I will introduce a plane, and the place to introduce businesses is always the top row inside an area. So those 3 cells over there. So it's going to cost me an investment fee of 7. So I pay 10 and I take back 3. 1 notch plane. So now the opponent can actually push me forward. It's as if a new product has been introduced in the same market, making my product less special, more commoditized. 1 notch plane. This is kind of weird. So I'm gonna pay again the 7 and take back 3 and introduce a plane in the same space. Roll again, because I guess it's 3 notch bikes. That's going to cost you 3. 3 notch bike. Okay, so I'll push this one forward as well. It's going to cost me 3. 3 notch car. Yep, it's costing you 6. 3 notch bike again. And actually now I can take my opponent's business or product out by simply operating that business, and I'm collecting a profit of 3. So I'm going to do this. Okay, 6, 7, I guess. 2 notch bike. It's an investment fee of 2. 2 notch plane. Paying 8. 2 notch bike. No, that's a car they're picking up. Yeah. It's costing you 2. 2 notch plane. So we ran out of planes, or I ran out of planes. So basically right now I need to take another chance, but first I need to pay the equivalent of that area, which is 8. And I'm going to roll again, but not more than 3 times. Let me roll again. So 3 bikes, or bike. I'm going to move it here. And it cost me 3. 2 plane, 2 notch plane. Yep. Okay. 2 notch car. So I'm gonna try to prevent you from making an alignment. So it cost me 5. 3-notch bike. Two-notch plane. Again, same story. I can make a move, and I think I would have been able to make that move earlier as well, but I forgot. So I'm going to operate this business, and I'm making 8. Two-notch car. Okay. That's 5. Three-notch bike. So I will push it forward, and I'm paying 3 as investment. Three-notch bike. Okay, and it cost you 3. Two-notch bike. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push this one forward, and it will cost me 2. One-notch plane. Okay, it's out. Okay. Three-notch plane. I don't have anything right now for sure, either to introduce in this area or to move. So I'm gonna pay 9, and I'm gonna roll again. One-notch car. This goes, I'll put it here, and I need to pay 4. One-notch car. So yeah, take back 6. One-notch bike. So I will introduce this business there. It cost me an investment of 1. Two-notch bike. Okay, that's 2. Two-notch bike. So what I'm going to do right now, I guess this is going to be the first alignment or synergy in this game. So I'm introducing basically that business in the same space. I'm commoditizing my opponent's product, and I create this alignment of at least 3 adjacent pieces. So in this case, the way I'm calculating the bonus is -2 the investment, +2 for this piece, which means it cancels this out. So then I have 2 + 5. So I'm collecting 7. This is my bonus from that particular alignment. Two-notch plane. Nice. So that's an alignment as well. So basically, she created another alignment here. So there's a -8 as investment, +8 the bonus, and then +8 and +5. So it's a bonus of 13. Okay. So it's getting interesting now. One-notch plane. I guess I will do a lateral move, which is 0. but I'm preparing to maybe attacking her product in a future round. 3-notch plane. There's nothing in that space, and so you pay 9 and roll again. 3-notch bike. She made another alignment there. Basically, the investment is -3 with 3. That particular piece cancels it out, and then there's 3 plus 6, so a bonus of 9. And again, these alignments are metaphors or representations of the synergies that happen in the real world, where products and businesses share common resources and become more efficient. 3 notches plain. I don't have anything there, so I'm paying 9, and I roll again. 1 notch plain. As I said earlier, basically I was positioning this piece, so now I can take my opponent out, and also because I moved down, which is operating the business, I'm making an operating profit of 7. Okay, your turn. 1 notch car. Okay, you make 4. You make 4. Okay. 3-notch car. I still have a bunch of cars that need to be introduced. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to introduce it right here. So I'm paying 6 as investment. 3-notch plane. There's nothing there. Three-notch bike. Okay, so I got taken out, and you make 3 as operating profit. 1-notch car. Actually, I will just move instead of introducing a new one, and I'm making 4 as a operating profit. 1-notch plane. You don't have anything, so you pay 7 and roll again. Three-notch bike. Nice. So my opponent just created a 4 Ofmos alignment by connecting at least 3 adjacent pieces. The way the bonus is being calculated, it's the move, which is 3, then the number associated with each location of, or with each piece, with the location of each piece in that alignment. So it's 3, and then 3 times 3 and 6. So what is that? 18. So 3. No, so hold on, we're getting lost in our math. So it's, yeah, 12 plus 6, 18. 3-notch bike. So now I have an option. I can either introduce a new one or take out one of my opponent's pieces, which I think I will do that. So basically preventing any, or killing that stream of revenue or profit that she can use later. 3-notch bike. Okay. 2-notch car. So I'm gonna place this one here, and what's happening, because I already had an alignment, this new piece is considered addition to an existing alignment. So I will get a bonus, but only for that particular piece. So there's a -5 investment required to place the piece here, and then +5 as bonus for addition to alignment, which makes everything 0. So your turn. 2-notch car. Yep, so you can push me forward, and you have an addition to an existing alignment, so it's 0 as well. 1-notch bike. I'm just gonna place this here, and it cost me 1. 1-notch bike. Okay, it's 1. 2-notch car. I still have some cars here, so I will do this, I guess. I'm pushing your piece forward, and I have to pay 5. Yeah, roll again. 2-notch plane. Okay, that's 8. 2-notch bike. So I'm going to do something just to as a demonstration, but basically I'm pushing my opponent forward. I am adding to an existing alignment, which means that my overall cost is 0 because it's the investment minus the bonus. But she will create, or I'm creating for her a new alignment. So basically she will collect the bonus associated with that. So it's 2 + 2 + 2, so it's 6. Okay, your turn. 3-notch bike. Nice. So that's addition to an alignment. So that's 3 from the move plus 3 for that particular piece. So it's 6 total. As you can see in our capability trace, we're getting pretty close to ending the first stage, the expansion stage, which requires that all pieces are being, or all businesses are being introduced or launched. So I just rolled 2-notch bike. 2-notch bike. I guess I will take one of your pieces out, and I collect 2 as operating profit for that piece. 2-notch plane. Nice, so that's a new alignment. There's 8 from the move, and then 8 bonus for each piece, basically 8 + 8 + 5. So 24 here plus 5, 29. Okay, 1-notch bike. Here, instead of introducing one, I'm just going to move forward with this piece, and I'm collecting an operating profit of 1. 1-notch car. Okay, that's an investment of 4. Three-notch bike. Car, excuse me. Okay, that's an investment of 6. So 1 more. Okay. 1-notch car. Okay, that's 4. Notice that my opponent just finished introducing all the pieces, but as a rule for the first stage, for the expansion stage, you won't be able to move to the second stage of the game until I'm also introducing my last business. 2-notch car. So I'm actually gonna create an alignment here, so it's by operating that business. So it's 5 from the move, and then 5 plus 5 plus 2, so it's 17, collecting 17. So you continue to roll the 2 dice until we move. So 1 notch plane, you don't have it, so okay, I'll roll again. 1 notch bike. Okay. 2-notch car. So I'm gonna take you out here. And this is addition to an alignment. So basically I'm getting 5 from the move plus bonus. So I'm collecting 10. Okay, you roll. 3-notch car. Okay, that's 6 for you. 2-notch plane. Moving forward. One thing to keep in mind in this game, the profit is given by the number associated with the originating cell. So in this particular case, I am making 8, not 7. Three-notch car. Okay, same thing here. 6 is the profit associated with that move. Okay. 3-notch bike. Okay, so now basically not only that I'm making an alignment over there, but with this move we will be finishing the first stage of the game, which is called the expansion. So first, let's see here, introducing that business, there's a -3 investment fee, and then +3 the bonus, so that's 0, and then +6 +6, so I'm collecting 12 for that move. And now really quick as an explanation for the second stage, basically moving forward we will only be rolling 1 die at our own choice, which gives us bigger surfaces or bigger areas that we can choose, or we have the option of moving inside. That's one aspect of the second stage of the game. The other one is we basically have to restructure our businesses, and the easiest way to think about it is that we have to make 2 conversions, meaning we will have to take out 3 bikes from the board and bring back, first in the capability tray and then on the actual board, bring back 2 cars. So 3 bikes are being retired or divested as businesses, and we bring back 2 cars, and then 2 cars are being divested and 1 airplane is being introduced or brought back from the collection of dead businesses here. So let's move forward with this stage. Let's see what we have. So 1 notch. This means that my opponent can choose to make a move, or has the option to make a move in this entire category of 1 notch. Okay. So that's 4. So let's see if I have, so I'm looking at what I have available here, and it looks like I do have a plane, because these conversions can be made in any order. So I could make the conversion of taking out 2 cars and bringing back 1 plane. So what I'm gonna try, because I have 2 cars here, at least 2 here. So basically, if I roll the notches die, it's gonna give me a probability of 2 out of 3 to actually make this conversion. Sorry, I didn't roll. Okay, 3, same thing. So what I'm gonna do, basically, I'm doing first conversion right now, taking out those 2 businesses, 2 cars, and introduce or bring back as a capability a plane business, a plane Ofmos. So same thing for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, 2, so yeah, you can do that. Bring back the plane. Okay, so we both have made the at least one conversion, not at least one conversion. The important thing to keep in mind is that as soon as we finalize these conversions and we actually move the pieces on the board, each player individually will proceed or will move on to the third stage where we don't roll dice anymore. So now I have the cars here, so I'm going to try to basically make my second conversion, and I will need a space that gives me at least 3 bikes. So it looks like this is the only area that I have 3 bikes, so I'm going to go with the complexity die to see what I get. And I did get that. But because it gives me the entire space, basically I have the luxury to pick from anywhere. So I'm going to pick 3 bikes to take out. Let's see, I'm going to take that too because it's kind of on its own. And bring back as capabilities first 2 cars. So now my next move is just to introduce these businesses, and I'm moving on to the third stage. Okay, plane. You make 8. Okay, so let me roll the notches. So 3 notches. Let's see, I'm introducing basically the car, one of the cars. Just like in the first stage, I pay an investment fee of 6. Okay, your turn. Bikes. So perfect. So you got, yeah, take 3 of them out. And you bring back, just like I did, you bring back 2 of the cars. And now basically the race to finish this, the second stage, the restructuring, is on. So I just rolled 3 again. I'm gonna introduce the plane here. It cost me, yeah, and I'm collecting. Okay, your turn. 2 notches. Okay, that's 5 for you. 1 notch. I guess I'm gonna, instead of introducing this, I'm gonna wait because it's kind of low potential. Okay, move that and make 7. Two notches. Okay, make 5. 1 notch again. Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna choose to exit with this. So basically, from the last row on the board, each player can exit with his or her Ofmos, the businesses, and you collect first the profit associated with the numbers. In this case was 7, and then there's an exit bonus of 3. That exit bonus applies across the board. So I'm collecting at 10. 1 notch. Okay, so that's a new alignment there. So there's 4 from the move, and then 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12 as bonus. So basically it's 16 total that my opponent collects. Okay. 2 notch. So with this, I'm introducing my last business. This is, oh yeah, sorry, because I was, again, the row in which you can introduce a business always, it's at the top in each area, and areas are these 9 that you see across the board. So I was about to push my opponent's piece, but that would have been not the right place to introduce a new business. So that car goes there, and I have to pay 5. And with this, basically, when my turn comes, I'm in the 3rd stage already, where I don't roll dice at all. I move any piece I want to, and I can move laterally across the categories as well as upwards. So let's see if, okay, 2 notch. Is that a plane? Yeah. Okay, that's 8. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm already in the 3rd stage. I'm not rolling dice, so I can move any piece. So what I'm going to do, actually, let's see, I'm going to take out this one, and I'm making 5 as operating profit. Oh, it's addition to alignment. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm making 5 plus 5, so there's 10, I guess. Here, I put 5 there, so I'll take, what am I going to do? So I put 5, so I'm bringing back 15, I guess, because it's 5 that I put there. I'm not sure what I did. So let's just keep playing. Okay, 1 notch. Okay, so my opponent, that cost you 1. So just 1. Oh, I'm sorry, 4. I don't know why I thought. Okay. So my opponent basically placed all the pieces on the board. Right now we're playing this game a little bit like chess, if you'd like. It's fully deterministic. We move any piece we want. The 2 new moves, as I mentioned, are lateral moves in which you can cross product categories. So you can come with bikes, crossing to cars, and all the way to planes. So it's as if the pieces all become the same type of products. And then upward moves, which do cost an additional $3 plus the originating sell. And those can be used to kind of continue to strategize and make alignments. So I'm going to move this one down, and I'm making a 5. Okay, that's 0. So I'm going to take this piece out, and I'm making 5. Okay, that's 8 for you. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to start moving. That's a 9. And now we can kind of convert some of the cash into bigger cheap denominations, which is the 100, so make it easier to kind of keep track of what we have here. Okay, your turn. Okay, that's 4. So I'm gonna move this laterally. That's 0 for me. Okay, that's 0 for you. As you can see, I just crossed the product category. Now you can basically look at all the pieces as the same. Okay, that's 0. That's 8 for you. I'm making an alignment here with these 4, so it's 5 from the move, and then 15 bonus plus 2 as part of that same alignment. So 17 plus 5, it's 22. Okay. Okay, so this is 9. It's 8 for you. It's 9. And that's 5. 3. So moving forward, that's 8, and I'm making an alignment there. So it's 8 from the move, and then another 8 and 10 as bonus, so 26. So let's see if we can actually exchange these 10s. Okay, I'm taking this out, and that's an 8 for me. Okay, that's 3. That's 5. Okay. So I'm making again an alignment here. There's the new alignment because there were no 3 pieces already connected. There were only these 2. So the move is 5, and then plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, so that's 20, and then with 8, 28. Okay. Okay, that's 6. That's another 6. that 0 was a lateral move. Another 6. Okay, that's 0. And that's 5. Zero. And this is an addition to an existing alignment, so it's 5 from the move plus 5 as bonus, so that's a 10. Okay, 6 for you. Okay, so that's 0 here. That's 0. Let me do this. That's 8. Zero. 0 for me as well. That's 0. And that's 2. Okay, that's 8 for you. I'm going to move this forward. That's addition to alignment, so it's 2 from the move plus 2 as bonus, so that's 4. That's 4 for you. Five from the move, and then there's a new alignment here, so that's 4 plus 4 plus 7, so that's 15 plus 5, 20. I'm collecting a 20. I think I can exchange some of these. Chips for another 100. This moves forward, so I get 5 from the move, and then another 4 as bonus for addition to an existing alignment, so that's 9. And that's 4. That's 5. Okay, I'm moving this one forward, and that gives me a new alignment. So it's 5 from the move, plus 4 plus 4 plus 7. So it's a 20. Again, these businesses right now, this is the last stage, it's called the conclusion. The goal here is to exit, the orderly exit business completely. So by basically trying to create synergies or alignments to maximize the potential of these businesses, or literally just go through their entire life cycles and exit. But at the same time, try to prevent your opponent from maximizing his or her position. Okay, I'm going to move lateral here, so it's 0. Okay, that's a 10, so it's 7 plus a bonus of 3. So that's 7. Okay. Another alignment here. There's a 4 from the move plus the bonuses for the 3 pieces, so 4 plus 4 plus 7, so a total of 19. Okay, so this is an upward move, so there's alignment. The cost of the upward move is 7 plus 3, so it's 10, but then the bonus is 7 plus 7, so 21 minus 10, so it's a bonus of 11. Okay, I'm going to take your bike out, so that's 5 for me, a profit from simply operating that business. Okay. 7 for you. Moving forward, and I get an alignment here, so there's 4 from the move, and then plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, so there's 16. Seven. Okay, I'm moving forward, operating the business, and that's a 4. Alignment, so it's 7 plus 21 bonus, so there's a total of 28. Okay, I'm moving forward and making alignment at the same time, so there's 4 plus 12, so there's 16. Let me collect, let me actually get some, maybe you want to exchange some of the 10s. So let me get one more 100 here, so 16 was my bonus, I'm taking a 20 and giving back 4. Okay, that's 7. Here, I'm gonna okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move forward with this piece. I'm making 4 just from the move. That's 7 for you. Moving forward, it's 4 for me plus the bonus, so 16 total. Okay, you got the alignment as well. So I'm basically exiting since my opponent still has a piece there, so kind of controlling the pace in a way here. The exit is going to cost me 4, or not cost me, it's going to get me 4 plus 3, so it's 7. Okay, that's a 10 for you. Moving forward, so again, the move plus the alignment gets me 16. And I can start taking out these pieces, the exit. So 4 plus 3, it's 7. It's 10 for you. Another 7. That's 3 for you. And final 7 now. And basically the game stops here. When the first player takes out his or her entire collection of Ofmos, the game starts, and the pieces left on the board do not count. So now we'll do a quick count to see how much money we have. So this is, so I have 510, 514. So it looks like I'm winning this game. Well, thanks guys for watching, and make sure you're gonna check out the next run through the game of Ofmos. See you later.